What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at a first impression of a new action camera that I picked up off of Amazon. So I've already opened this up, I've already kind of played with it a little bit, but I want to give you guys a first impression on it and what I think about it so far. So stay tuned through the intro. What's up? My name is Doug, the Bearded Outdoorsman. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at first impression of this new action camera that I picked up. Now this is the IXROAD, IXROAD action camera, 4K action camera off of Amazon. Picked this up, it was right around $100 when I bought it. I think I looked at it again and the price kind of fluctuated a little bit, but around $100. And I'm just going to kind of read you some of the specs that are on the back of the box before we get into kind of my first impression of it and what I think about it so far. Super waterproof, unique voice prompts, freeze your hands and eyes when it's inconvenient. You can choose different angles, 170 degree, 140 degree, 110 degree, or 70 degree angles. Loop recording, Wi-Fi, 4K 30 frames per second, 4K 24 frames per second, HD video recording. It has a diving mode with a red light, industrial full 6 glass lens, time-lapse photography, and yeah, so I picked this up. I wanted to try it out. I've used the Ikasos in the past, love the Ikaso camera, so this one just seemed like it had a few more features than the Ikaso, so I wanted to check it out and see what the hype was about, see why it cost a little bit more. So it comes in this little box, it slides off, this slides off the top, and it comes in the, if I can get it out of here, in the waterproof housing, same way the Ikaso comes with the waterproof housing. So unlike the Ikaso, this one has 2 buttons on top, but similar, it has this. Now it does have the screen on the front that the Ikaso does not, but the GoPros have. And in your box, you get 2 batteries, you get a pile of accessories, mounting hardware to mount various different ways. You get a little wristband, bracelet, watch looking contraption where you can control the the video and pictures, and you get a little mount that you can put around the camera if you don't want to use the waterproof housing. So let's put this aside and let's just look at the camera itself. So get it out of the housing, which works the same way, and this one seals up really well. First impression that I got when I took this out of the package, it is heavier than the Ikaso. It feels better made than the Ikaso that I've used in the past. Now, you have two buttons up top, and this one actually has the tripod mount built in on the bottom. So overall, this thing, right first impression, it's really well made. One really cool feature that I like about it is your battery compartment is spring loaded. You don't have to worry about losing this battery cover when you're changing the battery out in the field, wherever. Same thing, the Ikaso, the side place where you put your SD card in was just open and exposed. This one, you have a little flap that stays there. Now your touch screen, I have played around with this just a little bit, and you hold this button down and you can see there my hand. There's some times when you have to touch it more than once, but it still seems to work really well. Now there's a pile of features in this camera. When you go, you have a menu button and a shutter button. When you go to menu, you have 32 options in this menu to choose from to play around with. I have not gone through all of these features. Now it does have stabilization built in, which the Ikaso, the ones that I've used, do not. But overall, I think this thing's really well made. I'm gonna have to play around with the audio aspect of it to do an audio test like I did with the Picasso. I'm gonna test that out with the waterproof housing and without and see how it does. But like I said, a couple of the features I really like, and that is the battery box, the tripod mount built in, and it just has a lot more speaker ports. So I'm hoping the audio is better than it is in the Picasso EK7000 that I've used in the past. But again, for about $100, it's cheaper than the name brand ones, and it shoots in 4K. Now, I don't usually shoot in 4K with the Picassos because of file size and upload speed and all that kind of stuff. I just shoot in the 1080, and it works fine. It's really clear. So I'm gonna dive into this a lot deeper, so stay tuned. I'm gonna dive in like really deep with this camera. I'll probably do a couple videos, probably do an audio test, probably do a full-on review. There is an app with this, just like there is with the Picasso, that you can download your videos, your photos. So if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see me check out with this camera, drop it in the comments and let me know, and I'll know to kind of direct a video towards that. But there's going to probably be a couple videos about this because I think it's a really well made camera and worth the $100. So I'll put a link to this camera in the description if you want to go check it out, check out the specs on it, and see what everything it says on Amazon. But like I said, it was right around $100, and if you got Prime, it's free 2-day shipping. You get it in no time. But I hadn't really heard this brand before, and I was just checking out Amazon, looking around, and I came across it, the IXROAD 4K action camera. This is what we're going to be checking out and going to be doing some further review and testing on it. So make sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, click that little bell so you're notified when I drop new content, and you'll be able to check out these reviews when they come out. So until next time, stay bearded, get outdoors, and God bless.